Hello, and welcome to the BTN Club Kitchen. Today it's going to be stir-fried rump steak with red peppers and spring onions and a spinach and mixed vegetable rice. So I am going to pan fry the rump steak. Doesn't need too long. Really and truly 30 seconds to a minute to get that nice crust, but much beyond that it just gets tough and you spoil it. So it wouldn't be much longer than a few minutes on each side, just so that the crust builds on the outside, that nice caramelized crust, and stays a little pink on the inside. I am not a big lover of hard, rock hardy red, yellow and green peppers, so I'm going to put them in the olive oil first to fry and soften. Then I will add the rump steak and the spring onions together. It's all about the timing, and then stir fry them with my dry seasonings. Today the dry seasonings are coming into play, which is garlic and onion powder and granules, salt, black pepper, a little brown sugar, and I might sprinkle it with sesame seeds if I can find any in the cupboard, because you know what I'm like, I'm always with the last minute, and whatever's there I use. So here we go, step one. Right, now as I said, I like to put my peppers in first for the simple reason I cannot bear rock hard peppers in my food. That's the truth. So I kind of put those in first and let them soften. I will then, when they are cooked to a reasonable state, not too soggy, I will then add the rump steak and spring onions with the dry seasoning. Right, now as you can see, they are starting to brown and caramelize. So time to add the rump steak and spring onion. Right, so in goes the rump steak and the spring onions on quite a high heat. You can hear it all sizzling and see that brown crust on the meat that I'm talking about there. It's starting to get that outer zone cooked. But here is where my dried seasonings come into play. I do love them, I have to say. Now here are garlic granules, tablespoon, onion, and you are very much used to my lovely gadget. Yes, the black pepper gadget. That's right. It's even got a light on it. Can you imagine? It's even got a light on it. There we go. There's the black pepper. And a little bit of salt. There you go. And all that's going to happen with this is lots of stirring. Ooh. There we go. Yeah, you really need smell-o-vision at a time like this. So letting that catch nicely and caramelize on its side, leaving the middle not rare as such, but a little pink. Just a little bit. As you see, there's already started. That's what I want to see over most of it, really. Okay, we are nearly there. Yes, that's great. We're nearly there. Now what I'm going to do is add the honey. A nice big drizzle of honey. That's it. Yeah, see that stuff. So there we go. That's the honey, and we're going to sprinkle it with sesame seeds. So there we have it. I've just taken it off the heat to calm down the hysteria of the steam and the sizzling and the crackling. So you can just see it there in the pan. Last drizzle of honey and a sprinkling of sesame seeds. And there is your rump steak stir fried with red peppers and spring onion. Right, so here is a mix of baby spinach and baby choy some stems. Got to get your greens in. And this is just in some olive oil. And as I said, today is all about my dry seasoning. So we're going to sprinkle dry seasoning, which is a mix of herbs, spices, garlic, onions, sun-dried tomatoes, just a mix of everything really. Even dried mushrooms are in there. So it's quite an interesting mix. I think the basis is really Italian, but I obviously had to add my Caribbean take to it. Right, so here we are with our baby spinach and baby I keep saying choy some stems. Now this is a first for me because I have cooked brown rice, whole grain brown rice before, but never whole grain basmati before. And yeah, I did have to start boiling it last week, and probably my bill will be 3,764, 472 million pounds because brown rice takes forever to boil. So I'm trying the choy some today with brown basmati rice. So here are the homemade dried seasoning, which is a bit of everything: garlic, sun-dried tomatoes, mixed herbs, spices, and onion. Of course, I think the basis is Italian, but I of course have to put my Caribbean mix in there. In goes the brown basmati rice. And we are going to make something wonderful happen with this, I hope. At least this part's healthy. Right. This is the end product. Basmati brown rice. It looks okay. Yeah. That's it. And there, my lovelies, is the finished product. Stir-fried rump steak with red peppers and spring onions, served with brown basmati rice and baby spinach and baby pak choy stems. There we go. Quick and easy. And you can hear in the background the dog eating his biscuits. That's what you can hear. He's eating before me. Imagine that.